So man, I'm so mad. I'm gonna run you this morning.
Johnny Hooker and the Muddy Waters Band with I'm Bad Like Jesse James. You're listening to Melly Talks Jazz on BBC Radio 2. My guest tonight is Van Morrison. Van, at what point did you stop being rather private, or in a way perhaps an enthusiastic but smallish cult figure, and become known to the general public and having to face all that and what it implied?
Well, there were various phases, and see, I didn't really know where this was going. See?
Yeah,
we had a regular gig at this blues club, which I started. It was like, every weekend, and then we did other gigs as well. And then it's kind of when we, moved to London, and we get, sort of taken over by a management company and this and the other thing. Kind of was just, got on the bus, and the bus kept going, and we kept going on this bus, and then later found out it wasn't really going where we wanted. So then it took me years to sort of regain control of what I wanted to do and the type of songs I wanted to sing and write, and that took a while, like maybe 3 or 4 years, just to get that.
and you were fairly unique in that, because so many bands and artists are willing to go along and exchange, for the bimbos and the big cars and the champagne in the back of those stretched limos and all that. They want that more than the music in a way.
I mean, it's not that I don't like the champagne and all that. I mean, I do, when I want to, do it or whatever. It's a question of like what, how much you want to compromise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. So I always come back to the music is what sort of keeps me sort of involved in it. Is.
But you must have had to be quite tough at times.
Oh, you do. Well, still,
Yeah.
Still, but luckily I've got good people around me now. Luckily.
Yeah.
But in the old days, I didn't. I mean, it was sharks everywhere.
Now the next one is a great change, really, in that A, it's an instrumental, and B, it's a pure jazz musician or a blues musician. The great Sidney Bechet came from New Orleans, as we know.
That's right.
Why do you like him especially?
Oh, it's the kind of music my father used to play all the time. He read Bechet, George Lewis, Armstrong, Bunk Johnson, Kid Ory, these people. He just played this music constantly, so I was hearing it. And in particular, I just sort of, to me, if there's anything like, they keep banning about this word spiritual. So if there's anything spiritual, I think it's sort of kind of like the sound of his horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tremendously lyrical too, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Romantic, even.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it sounds absolutely as natural as breathing with him. It's Gershwin Summertime.
That's right.
The great Sidney Bechet Quintet playing Summertime, beautiful lyrical thing, chosen by Van Morrison. Did you ever have any dark nights, as it were, as they say, the dark nights of the soul, where you felt uncreative, against a brick wall at all?
Yeah, I've had quite a few, actually. Yeah.
But you get out of them.
Okay, you have to work through it. Yeah, it kind of, I sort of get out, I've gotten out of them by writing songs.
Yes.
Sometimes more difficult than at other times, but, I kind of just fight my way out of it, I think. Yeah.
And the writing is a sort of therapy as well.
That's right. It's a therapy, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. And it must be annoying that they want you to do certain things now, of course, because the last 2 times I've seen you, you've been very cheerful.
That's right, oh yeah.
And everyone looks rather depressed, growling at them.
Well, that's the thing, this is the myth, I'm cheerful most of the time. There's this kind of old myth that was put about in the old days, and they just look that one up every time, someone writes a piece.
They read another piece.
They read another piece, that's it, yeah.
So the same errors are repeated from article to article. Well, we've It's been most enjoyable talking to you and listening to you.
Same here, George. Same
Well, it
here.
was a wonderful collection of great pleasure to listen to your
Great
choice.
stuff.
And I see we're going to finish with a favourite of yours and mine, folk, the King of the 12-string guitar, Hootie Ledbetter, better known as Leadbelly. Did you ever hear him? I never did.
What do you mean, live?
Live.
No.
He was in Paris.
That's right, he was in Paris,
And somebody went over and Louis was on, and they went to see Louis, who they could see any time because he was over a lot, and spent the rest of their life regretting they didn't go and see Leadbelly.
Yeah.
It must have been wonderful. Incredible figure.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
well, apparently there's, in the discography, they keep releasing the same material over and over again.
Yes.
But he did loads more material.
Yes.
That was on Folkways and these kind of, folk labels and that,
Yeah.
which I want to try and get hold of because they did hundreds of sessions,
The interesting thing is that really he sings much more folk material than blues. He sang some
That's
blues.
right. That's right.
And a friend of mine, John Chilton, is a jazz historian with whom I sing, reckons that he was in jail when the blues as such emerged as the popular music.
Right.
So he knew all the folk music and he had to pick up on the blues when he came
I see,
out. I
I
wonder
see.
if it's true, I don't know.
I don't know, but he plays like a really good slide.
Oh yes, he's
Yeah.
a wonderful player. And this is probably his best known song. This became a hit, didn't it?
That's right. There's a song got him out of jail. Right.
Yeah. Good Night, Irene.
Yeah.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I get you in my dream. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I have the great notion jumping in into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I get you in my dream. Stop rambling and stop gambling. We're staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and your family. Sit down about the thoughts that bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene.
The great Leadbelly. Good Night, Irene. And thank you very much, Van Morrison.
Thank you very much, George. Really enjoyed it.
Good, so did I. Next week, my guest will be Stephen Fry. And this is George Melly wishing you a very good night. Melly Talks Jazz is a heavy entertainment production for BBC Radio 2, 88 to 91 FM.